everybody, how you doing? I'm teacher Maricoco, and today we're going to continue with our topic of reported speech. We're going to be learning how to report questions. So if you haven't seen our video on reported speech, I will leave the link on the description box so you can go ahead and watch that if you want to watch it first, or continue with this video right here. Okay, so basically reporting questions follows the same pattern, the same rules as regular reported speech, with one extra step. Okay, so as you watch, as I explain to you these examples, I hope that it becomes a little bit easier for you to make reporting questions. Okay, let's start. So I have a direct question here, the way you would normally hear it from another person. For example, the question from a teacher. She asks, are you a new student? And when you report that, you say, the teacher asked me, or the teacher asked if I was a new student. Okay, if you remember the rules of reported speech, one of the things that you have to do is using a reporting verb. Use a reporting verb. In reported speech, we use the reporting verb say and tell, but for questions, we're going to use the reporting verb ask. Now, ask, obviously you have to do it in past, asked. And the use of an object, which is the person that you or is listening to the question, is optional, okay? So you can say the teacher asked or the teacher asked me. Either way is fine. Okay. Dad makes this other question. Did you clean your room? My dad asked me if I had cleaned my room. Okay, change of tenses. Remember, that's another important thing when reporting something. So, in the first example, are you a new student is in present. When I reported, the teacher asked if I was a new student, from present to past. Did you clean your room? This is a question in past. When I reported, my dad asked me if I had cleaned my room, past perfect. Sarah asks, have you seen my phone? Sarah asked if we had seen her phone. Okay, changing tenses. Have you seen my phone is in present perfect. Sarah asked if we had seen her phone is in past perfect. But another thing that you have to consider in reported speech is, reporting questions is a change of word order. Why? Because when you are reporting a question, you're not actually making the question. So you change from a question form to a sentence form, okay? So let's analyze all of these things that you have to consider. The verb ask in past, with or without an object. The change of tenses, present to past, present perfect to past perfect, past simple to past perfect, present perfect to past perfect. The change of word order. Are you, question form. I was, sentence form. Did you clean, question form. I had cleaned, sentence form. Have you seen, question form. We had seen, sentence form. Okay, and remember, this is also very important, the change of pronouns. Have you seen my phone? When Sarah asks, she says my phone. When I report, I say her phone. This is a possessive adjective, but we also use change of pronouns. Have you seen my phone? Sarah asked if we had seen her phone. Okay, so we're going to be changing pronouns or possessive adjectives also. Okay, now in these first three questions, if you see, I'm using if when I introduce the question. Why is that? Because these three questions are yes/no questions. Are you a new student? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Did you clean your room? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Have you seen my phone? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. So to make it clear that I'm talking about a question, I'm using if. Are you a new student? ¿Eres un alumno nuevo? La maestra preguntó si yo era un alumno nuevo. Okay? That's the use of if. Now, these over here are information questions. Information questions are the ones that start with what, when, where, why, who, etc. And you follow exactly the same steps. Okay? So you have a question from the police. Where were you at 5 p.m.? Where were you at 5 p.m.? The police asked where I had been at 5 p.m. So I have to do the same thing again. Use the verb ask in past. Change the tenses, past simple to past perfect. The change of word order, question form, where were you, to sentence form, where I had been. And change of pronouns or adjectives, in this case pronouns, you to I. The secretary asks, what is your email address? She asked me what my email address was. Reporting verb in past, asked. I'm using an object, me. My email, from your email to my email. I'm changing tenses from present to past. And I'm changing word order from question form, what is your email, to my email address was. Okay? My brother asks, where can I play? So when I report it, he says, my brother asked where he could play. Reporting verb asks, asked in past. Change of tenses from can to could. Remember, modal verbs change too. Pronouns, change of pronouns from I to he. And the word order from question form, can I, to sentence form, he could. All right? Now, the difference from a yes/no question to an information question is that with information questions, the what, the where, the when, the who, etc. continues here. Okay, that doesn't change. All right? So, again, you have to change the reporting verb, or you have to use the reporting verb ask with or without an object. You have to change tenses. And a chart of the change of tenses is in our previous reported speech video if you want to watch it. You change the word order from a question form to a sentence form, but you have to use if or question word to connect. And you have to change pronouns or possessive adjectives. All right? So this was all for today. I hope you liked this video. Please share with your friends, with your family members, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.